Cine
Pals. All right, y'all. So this movie right here is on my HHYNST list, the How Have You Not Seen That list. So there's this, and there's another Leonardo DiCaprio film. I forgot what it's called all of a sudden, where it's like a big extravagant party and...
Great Gatsby?
The Great Gatsby. I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't seen it either,
Okay.
so we should do a double Leo feature.
All right, perfect. So yes, we're watching Romeo and Juliet. I saw like the very beginning of this, the first, I'd say 10 minutes, a long time ago when it first came onto DVD or whatever, and I was like, this is so much energy. I don't know if I can. And then I stopped watching it, and I haven't gone back until today. So we're gonna do this. Romeo and Juliet starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Hold on, there's someone else in here that is Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
John Leguizamo, also known as Luigi. And then Harold Perrineau, who plays Mercutio, I know him as Link from Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions. But I saw him in The Best Man most recently, in The Best Man's Holiday. Pete Postlethwaite is one of my favorite actors of all time. Rest in peace. He plays Father Laurence. And then Paul Sorvino from Goodfellas. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd.
I said the same thing. I didn't know he was in this.
Man, he's
To
like
be a young Paul Rudd. Jesse Bradford?
Paul Rudd is like Keanu Reeves, man.
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah, everybody's in this movie.
Oh, God.
Get ready for a fun time. Here we go. So if you all want to watch along with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Cinejump or Cinejump.com. Both URLs will get you there. However, you will need your own copy of the film. We're watching through Disney Plus, so you can open it up side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching with two of your favorite pals from the internet. All right, here we go.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
What a way to introduce it. This is actually cool.
Yeah, it's like a newscaster. Wasn't expecting this.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage.
I wonder how long she rehearsed that for.
She got it, though.
Whoa, that took me by surprise.
Whoa.
They like deliberately made the newscasting quieter to make this more epic and shocking.
Yeah, good tactic.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona.
Wow.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny.
This is intense, yo.
This feels like an action movie. Are you sure this is Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
Pair of star-crossed lovers.
They're effectively doing this kind of thing now on Netflix with a show. I forgot what the name of the show is. It's like a Greek mythology or whatever, but like modern day.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Montague.
I'm not going to be able to hold on to all of that, but I'll try my best.
There's Paul Rudd.
Oh, this is dope.
Okay.
I miss openings like this.
Go rock! The boys!
The Montague boys.
This actually feels like a perfect interpretation of if this took place today.
Yes, it does. Mono 5.
The quarrel is between our masters.
He looks like Channing Tatum.
Oh, that's Jamie Kennedy right there.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
He looks so different.
The energy in this is ferocious.
I like it.
Yeah.
God.
Yucky ducky. Here we
Capulet. This is so fun.
Here comes of the house of Capulet. Coral, I will back thee.
Ooh.
Damn. Jeez. This is like Guy Ritchie on crack.
Yeah.
I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Huh?
I love that they're still using iambic pentameter throughout all of this.
Oh, dang. What a ride.
That's sick.
Here we go.
Oh, they're moving quick.
Go forth, I will back thee!
Go forth, I will back thee.
It's so good.
I do bite my thumb, sir! Do you bite your thumb at us? Shit. No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir! Do you quarrel, sir? Quarrel, son? No, son! But if you do, son!
Was biting your thumb at someone an actual insult in Old England?
Seems like it.
Here comes our kinsman. Say better! Yes, sir, but you lie!
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
whoa.
Draw your swords!
Literally.
Poor fools, you know not what you do!
Benvolio.
There is so much like momentum to everything. It's crazy.
It is hype, like you said. Oh, wow.
Editors are like, how much faster would you like this? Director's like, yes.
Exactly. Kudos to them.
But, you know, being familiar with
What thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
damn.
Ooh.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword. Or manage to depart these men with me.
Peace?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He wants to quarrel still.
Right.
I hate the word,
God.
as I hate
That's
hell.
not good.
All Montagues.
Yo, you better take your sword back out, dude.
Run.
No.
And
You
thee,
no.
Dang.
Is that Romeo? Ooh, no. Do something. Wow.
Jamie Kennedy,
Wow.
so believable in this role.
Yes, he is.
With the Western music to kick in.
Everyone running in the background. Brilliant.
Come forth, come!
I'm loving the Western music to underscore the whole scene. Oh, grody. Oh, nice.
So dramatic. I love it. The lady in the background.
Oh, got him.
No.
Golden eye. On the fuel? No.
It's gonna get him. Run.
It's on your face.
Move.
It's on your face.
He's gonna get shot. He's gonna get shot. Or maybe not.
Why make yourself a bigger target by standing on that?
He's gonna blow up.
Add fuel to your fire. Well, that set the stage.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The beef is real.
Have you seen Moulin Rouge?
Yeah.
So being familiar with that, I'm like, ready, you know?
Yeah.
Because that was like super fast as well.
Give me my longsword, Hope.
Thou shalt not stir 1 foot to seek a foe.
Oh, I love this.
Thou shall not.
Not to seek a foe.
Enemies to peace! Throw your miscovered weapons to the ground!
The Verona police.
Come on, don't do it.
3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by the old Capulet, and Montague have thrice disturbed the quiet of our street.
I wonder how many people dressed up as John Leguizamo for Halloween that year.
Probably so many.
If ever you disturb our streets again,
It looks great.
your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace.
Oh.
We had to make up for Super Mario Brothers.
Hey.
That movie was trash.
No. There'll be no.
I loved it as a kid, but I try watching it again.
Yeah.
So, but he'll always be Luigi to me because of that movie.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, underneath the grove of sycamore, so early walking did I see your son.
I'm going to be swooning, just so you know.
That's fine.
You get ready.
This is back before Leo furrowed his eyebrows all the time and created that like permanent wrinkle in his face.
Yeah. This is like What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Leo, right?
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my gosh, such a good movie.
That Titanic hair.
Yes.
Why then, O brawling love,
Sycamore
O
Grove.
loving hate,
Greaser.
O anything of nothing first create,
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, it is.
heavy lightness, serious vanity,
Cigarette.
misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms.
It's almost like a James Dean vibe.
It is. They loved that little like bang over their eye back then.
That was the style.
It was
I mean, that was it, man.
a little wet bang. There it is.
Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
You got these yuppies, and then Romeo's hanging out in the hood.
I'm like, y'all.
Come, madam, let's away.
You're dealing with royalty here, and Leo's not hanging around those parts at all.
No.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
Yes, it is.
He's so
What
emo.
news struck, cuz?
Romeo's so emo.
I me, sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough and proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should without eyes see pathways to his will.
This is impressive.
Yeah. No, I was thinking the same thing.
Shakespeare's not easy to do.
No, not at all. I was like, how do you commit those feelings all the same?
And make it current.
Yeah.
Well, this time current.
Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aim so near when I supposed you loved.
And she's fair, I love.
A right fair, mark fair, cuz.
Cuz.
Hit.
I like how he says cuz.
She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow, nor by the encounter of assailing eyes, nor ope her lap the saint's seducing gold.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste?
She hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste. Teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine
Forget to think of her.
and other beauties.
I wonder if he still quotes this. Probably not.
At first, I thought he said, forget the stink of her. And I'm like, wait, what?
Good day, good fellow.
No ticket, no gun.
The great, rich Capulet holds an old, accustomed feast.
A fair assembly. Senor Placentio and his wife and daughter.
Using them as the news is such a cool idea.
He says Rosaline.
Same ancient feast of Capulet stops the fair Rosaline, whom now so loves with all the admired beauties of her.
I kind of low-key wish the sign said, no ticket, no sword.
Me too.
But whatever.
Me too.
That's nitpicking.
Well, they do still say sword, but have guns.
I'll go along. No such sight to be shown.
Oh, this dude.
Rejoice
What?
in splendor.
He was in Hackers.
Never seen it. Capulet Mansion.
Oh, this music is awesome.
Oh gosh, no wonder why she wanted to leave this house.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me. I bade her come, God forbid!
Oh, I like this.
Madam, I'm here. What is your will?
I used to have a crush on her.
Juliet?
Yeah.
The valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady.
The seemingly perfect man is not the one that she wants.
Of course not.
She wants the perfect man.
She's doing an accent with Shakespeare.
So shall you share all that he doth possess by having him making yourself no less.
Oh, now I catch it. Okay, I didn't catch that accent at first.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move. But no more deep will I endart mine eye than your consent to give strength to make it fly.
The guests are come.
Go! We follow thee.
I love how crazy
We
she is.
follow thee.
Juliet!
That was fun.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
He had to have the edit planned out before he even shot a single frame.
Seriously.
Because it just feels like everything fits together really well.
Yeah. He loves a tight shot, though, I'll tell you that much.
As crazy as the movie is, the tight shots actually help you to save money because you're leaning on the actor's emotions. It gives you access to that, but it also saves you from having to show the environment so much.
That's true.
Sycamore Grove, baby.
Ooh. They're so wild. Mercutio.
Oh, wow. All right. All right.
Oh.
We're full on. Okay. I've seen this man play all kinds of roles now. I would not touch that. I'm not touching that. No, thank you.
Why not? Because where it was placed?
Yeah.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common vow.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous.
Oh, you wait and find out. You wait and find out, boy.
Right?
Rough with love. prick love for pricking and you beat love down.
He's just so excited for love.
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
And what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh.
I mean, this really helps me to appreciate what the energy might have been like for the original Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Back in the day of like the intention.
Then I see Queen Mab has been with you. She is the fairy's midwife.
Oh.
And she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. On the
Oh my gosh.
Of an ultimate.
Yeah.
Her chariot is an empty
Oh my
hazel.
gosh. Where'd it
Her
go?
wagoner a
so
small,
good.
gray, coated gnat, and in this state she gallops. Lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Or lawyers' fingers who straight dream on
Oh my
feet.
gosh. The edit is crazy.
Very.
Pop, 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 pop.
And then dreams he of cutting foreign throats.
Oh.
And being thus frighted, swears a prayer or two and sleeps again. This is the hag.
Everyone's like, what's happening?
Lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them fight.
This is taking a turn tonally.
Give me a good courage. This is she.
Very well done.
We thought it was all fun and games.
It's not.
It is dead serious.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
Be cool, bestie. Be cool.
Right.
I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air and more inconstant than the wind.
Damn.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
You know, his calm delivery is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. Shall bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's revels and expire the term.
Uh-oh.
A despised life closed within my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail.
Oh, I just processed what that's supposed to be.
Yep.
Okay. This whole time he's
The party begins. So they went to the party.
He is baked.
Yeah, he is. Romeo is tripping.
Yeah.
Until he sees
First sight, man.
young love.
And now begins the fight tonight.
Things go crazy real fast in
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
He just looks like Mr. Wrong cloaked in Mr. Right.
He
Paul Rudd.
does. Also like that dance move.
I can't help but think of Ice Age right now.
Never seen that.
Yeah.
Why did Romeo take off his mask at this party? He could have been mysterious. Aww.
Yeah.
He doesn't notice her looking in a different direction.
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, if I'm dancing with her, it's like you don't deserve her at all.
Like-
you can't see that she's not looking.
She's literally been looking behind you the whole time.
Her face is like this the whole day.
Like he's not gonna once glance with where her eye direction's going.
Here we go.
I would fain with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine the gentle sin is this.
Aw, Paul Rudd.
He's so oblivious.
My lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch.
All right.
With a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch.
She really looks like an
Palm
angel.
to palm
God.
She does.
is holy palmer's kiss.
Her natural makeup is
Not saints'
stunning.
lips. And holy palmers too.
Oh.
Dang, Romeo, calm down.
Hashtag too soon.
Yeah.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayers effect I take.
Her ability to resist Leonardo DiCaprio's kiss this long shows she got a warrior spirit. Because, god dang, like, how do you... Okay, there it is. She's a champion for holding off that long.
But also, like, why aren't they being discreet?
Because it's love.
Stressing me out.
That's what love does to you.
But dost thou know thou must.
Whether you're at a party or at the gym, you just can't hold back.
Oh, trespass.
I'm just gonna make out all night now?
Sin again.
It's hard because we know what happens in Romeo and Juliet. We've not seen this.
What happens?
I'm not telling you.
Quick, hide. Don't let them see. Oh,
What?
We must make out some more.
But her mom saw.
That's just intense teenage romance. Oh, God. Quick, get her eyes.
Get her.
Her face.
It's also her like rubbing up on the side of his like 10 arms.
Uh-oh.
Security. Romeo, like, you gotta cool off now.
He don't give two shits about any of this politics.
I know, he's like... She saw. See, mom saw. Mom see everything. Duh.
Yeah, I mean,
What'd you think,
come on,
Romeo?
Oh, you just processed that?
His name is Romeo. The Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
I mean, I guess he wouldn't know that she was a...
He just saw love.
So did she, apparently.
Love knows no bounds.
Oh, away, be gone. The sport is at its best.
So I fear. More is my unrest.
Go, Romeo. Isn't Paris like, where is this woman?
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown and known too late.
Damn.
Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
After one kiss at her party. Oh, young love.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter as gall.
Uh-oh.
His character reminds me of Sonny from Godfather.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta go back.
Oh no.
Gotta go back.
Oh no.
Madman, person lover.
I must see her once more.
5 minutes was not long enough.
I remember that feeling.
Young love.
That was yesterday.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
You still have young love, right? This was you yesterday, actually?
Yeah, I'm just
you having
messing
deja
around.
vu? No, you can. It's a safe space. You can confess it to us.
Oh yeah, the internet's a safe space.
It's a safe space, right?
To my truckle bed, this field bed is too cold for me to sleep.
They leave him there? Romeo,
He's risking life and limb for this.
but you could come back tomorrow.
No.
It's too hot right now. He's too hot right now. But can you blame him without eyes? I'm just kidding.
You keep going. It's fine.
No.
Oh my God.
So romantic. And then she comes down the stairs.
A brick. If that. God damn. So slick.
I love this part.
His determination
She goes,
looks
Romeo,
real.
Romeo.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Yeah, his face. It's like gross. Dude, you are just breaking everything.
Also, she couldn't hear that. She can't hear that?
She got her headphones in.
Shut up.
Take those AirPods out.
She has noise cancellation here.
Exactly.
Romeo,
Wow. Can you imagine?
Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
He right next to you.
Why do you have to be Romeo?
Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Yes.
He's
no,
like-
don't speak.
he's
Don't
like
speak.
this. He's like,
Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
is she gonna think she's getting robbed? Like,
And for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word.
I would scream. Whoa, damn.
Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither fair maid if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither?
I climbed that shit for you, baby. I'm here.
do you know what I've done for our love?
Love's like wings did I approach these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no.
Oh, stop
Shut
it, dude.
up.
You're being dumb. That's why y'all don't make it.
Right.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. But thou love me.
Oh.
Let them find.
I can't even imagine what it must have been like being a teenage girl watching this when it dropped in theaters. Just losing your mind.
I'm losing my mind right now. I'm just trying to keep it cool, calm, and collected for you. This is so romantic, and they're all wet now.
So with the
Achara says that she had a picture of him from this in her room. This had to be really awkward to film, though. And they're probably freezing.
I don't know how that's awkward. Both of them are like, I'm kissing a beautiful person.
That's very true. Your mom's coming.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite.
All right, all right.
They met tonight and they're like, let's get married.
Hey man, back then you lived to 25 and that was it. So
They have like 5 more years.
yeah.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light.
Juliet. She's like, hurry your butt up, girl.
Why does she keep calling her from that window instead of coming out?
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee? By the hour.
What o'clock?
I will not fail. 'Tis
Dang,
20
it's
years
early.
till then.
Oh, nighttime.
Go for that last kiss, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Just one more? Oh, okay. Little thing to remember her by.
Yeah.
I'd have climbed the whole thing. Just give me one more.
Parting such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
For naught so vile that on the
Wait.
earth doth live, but to
He's
the
in
earth
Usual
some
Suspects.
special good doth give.
Okay.
I think.
He's also in Jurassic Park, The Lost World.
Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison is resident, and medicine power. For this, being smelt, with that part cheers each part.
Aw.
Being tasted, slays all senses with the heart.
Aw.
Good morrow, father.
Benedict today! What early tongue so sweet saluteth me?
Good morrow, Romeo.
Good morrow.
Good morrow.
It argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not seen his bed tonight.
He knows.
Call him out.
Last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Was thou with Rosaline?
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 He's like, who is
Ew.
that?
No, hell no.
But where then hast thou been?
I've been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me. That's by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet.
Oh.
We wooed, we made exchange of vow.
He's like, this is
His
a
dad
bad
is like,
idea.
absolutely not.
That thou consent
Where's
to marry us
Rosaline?
today.
Holy St. Francis. What a change is here. Is Rosaline, that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken?
Right.
Young men's love, then, lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Now chides me off for loving Rosalind.
It's like he's gonna say something else.
He was thinking
He
it.
was, right?
Yeah.
Chide me not. Her I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
She well knew. Thy love did read by rote, that could not spell.
His father gonna co-sign this?
No, his father's pissed. Oh.
Hold up. That's not his father.
No.
That's father.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay, I'm like, wait, what are you saying here?
Come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect, I'll thy assistant.
Wait, is that his father? Because he said you didn't go to your bed last night.
For this alliance may so happy prove.
I'm not sure.
To turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
I think he just knew. Oh my God.
So clumsy.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his
He was
father.
doing his thing, man.
That same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosalind,
Wench.
tormented you so that it was sure run mad.
Tybalt hath sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it?
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Answer the letter's master, how he dares being dared.
Well, alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead.
Ooh.
Stabbed with the white wench's black eye. One through the ear with a love song.
He got you, man.
His heart cleft with a blind boy's butt shot.
Oh.
Here comes Romeo. Romeo!
Romeo. He's like, yeah, what's up, dudes?
There's a French salutation to your French slop. A bit fairly last night.
Good moral to you both. What counterfeit did I use?
Look at the shirt Leo's got on.
Do you want it?
No, it's just symbolic.
It's right here, right?
Yeah.
God ye good and fair, gentlewoman.
I desire some confidence with you.
With you. Oh, she took a big risk to come see them.
She sure did. I was gonna say that. My gosh.
Yo.
Chill out.
Will you come to your father's? We'll to dinner thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady.
Farewell, ancient
His
lady.
boy knows something's up.
Right.
If we should lead her in a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior,
Gross.
for the lady is young.
So is he.
Right.
If you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing, and very weak dealing.
Bid her to come to confession this afternoon, and there she shall, at Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrived
And wed.
and married.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I love the cardigans.
Go on and for me.
Is the news good or bad? Answer to that.
Peanut and jelly sandwich.
You have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Though his face be better than any man's, yet his leg excels all men's. And for a hand and a foot and a body.
She's like, tell me more.
She knows what's up.
What says he of our marriage? What
Right.
is that?
Lord, how my head aches. What a head.
She
That's
keeps
me.
dragging this
That's
out.
me. She's like, you rub my back.
Sweet, sweet.
She's got a forearm right on her neck. I
Right,
choke
she's
her.
gonna choke her out.
Tell me what's up.
What do you say about my marriage?
Courteous and a kind and a handsome, and I want the virtue.
Handsome.
Where is your mother?
Where is your mother? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
Gods, lady dear, are you so hot? Henceforth, do your messages yourself.
Ooh.
What says Romeo?
Smile. You gonna smile?
Tell her.
Have you got leave to go to confession today?
I have.
Yeah, there it is.
Then hie you haste to Father Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife.
Aww.
Brother and sister together will make it through.
Aww.
Someday a spirit.
He hasn't gotten a single line yet.
Jesse Bradford.
He's the one I was saying is from Hackers.
Oh, he's in Bring It On.
Okay.
And I'll be there. just helping you out.
Aww.
Never I can.
This kid is singing. Aww.
Julia. Julia.
Violent
You're the father's
delights
dad.
have
He's just
violent
the father.
ends, and in their triumph die. Fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in his own deliciousness.
Hey, hey, hey.
Stunning.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
I love how they didn't ask for permission, but asked for forgiveness. Period.
Oh.
A storm's a brewing.
What's this called? Foreboding? Not foreboding.
Foreshadowing.
Oh gosh, here we go.
No.
Here we go.
You were just running away from them.
Here come the Capulets.
Yo, take out your pieces.
By my heel, I care not.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Follow me close.
The music.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. I mean, it sets the mood. I meant to say tone or mood, and I said toad.
It really sets the toad, I think, in this moment.
Good day. A word with one of you?
Uh-oh.
Mercutio.
Oh! And but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
He's like,
John Leguizamo's like, I'm not messing around.
Yeah,
And you will
I'm-
give me occasion. Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Oh God, Mercutio's gonna get shot.
Mercutio, thou art consortest with Romeo? Consort?
Here it comes.
What, dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us who do nothing but discord. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's a
Oh my gosh.
He wanted to get him worked up, and he did.
He knew exactly what to say.
Peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Mercutio!
Oh no.
Oh God.
The love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Oh.
That's crazy. You got Mother Mary on the gun.
Right?
You're family now. You can't do this.
No, he's not his. Well, yes, they
They're
are.
all married. He's married. He's married to the enemy.
The reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Tybalt's like, what? No. That's
Right.
not what I came here for.
Right. Tried to be civil.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Turn and draw! Turn and draw!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But love thee better.
Why is his face bleeding?
He punched him
He did?
in the back. I don't know.
It just makes your face bleed.
And so good Capulet, whose name I tender as dearly as mine own. He's satisfied.
Yeah, he's already married to her now.
Calm, dishonorable, vile submission.
Mercutio, don't do it.
Damn.
Wait, jumping him?
Damn. This is getting out of hand.
Thou art my soul's mate.
Yo, put your hands up and block at least.
Help him. I guess you can't really help him one-on-one.
Just block. Just give me one block. Oh God.
Ooh.
Will you walk? What would thou have with me? Good king of cats, nothing but one your 9 lives. Flying for you.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Punches and kicks we can recover from. Bullets, that's a little harder.
You threw him through glass.
Outrage, Mercutio.
God, he's looking at him like Judas. Stop! They saved him.
Yeah.
Tossed him aside. Mercutio. That was such a shady ass move. Damn, dude. You stabbed him when he wasn't looking.
Mercutio.
Art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch.
That's not. No.
A scratch!
And then he falls. That's deep, isn't it? Oh!
Ugh.
That looks bad. Oh, he's not going to be in Rush Hour 3. God damn.
Both your house.
What? You Carter now?
They have made worms meat of me. A plague on both your houses!
Well,
storms are coming.
That's basically what happened.
I was hurt under your arm. I thought all for the best.
Plague for both your houses.
Mm.
No!
Damn.
No!
Oof.
I have the chills. Oh, because you wanted to be in love, Romeo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. John Leguizamo's character was the one who kept pushing for that fight. I blame him. Romeo dropped on his knees. He said, "Just, are you satisfied? Like, can you just be satisfied?"
True,
He held
true,
the gun
true.
out. Whatever he said. Be content. I forgot what he said.
One of those things.
Shakespeare tongue is too high for me. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, look, I drew my gun. Are we good?
Right. They're all just standing in the storm, though. Mercutio.
What's the next conversation between them like? Yo,
Come,
shit got crazy.
Right. Let me tell you what just happened today
Yeah.
at the pier.
Exactly. Your family showed up.
Take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. Oh.
She's so cute.
She is. She's adorable.
As is the night before some festival to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them.
You were both like, cut two. My goodness.
Oh. Man,
my goodness.
The dichotomy between what Juliet is feeling and Romeo's feeling, complete antithesis of each other.
Literally. The gun. Romeo, calm your rage.
Oh, he's gonna get out.
No.
He's gonna finish the job.
No, not Romeo.
I mean, this is vengeance. That's
One of them's gonna finish each other.
Staying for thine to keep him company. Now, wretched boy, shall with him hence. Now, or I, or both must go with him.
Come on, Leo.
Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Oh, he's telling you what's up.
Must go with
He's
him.
telling you, man.
Thou or both.
He's gonna take you out now.
Oh! Dang, Leo.
He gave you the warning, man. Either me or both of us. Which one you want it to be?
Yeah. But now he's a criminal.
That dude killed Mercutio, so I get his feeling.
I am forgetful!
He shot him in front of all these people, too.
Romeo!
Let's go.
Here's his lines.
It's basically like New York. People just moving along.
Here come the coppers. Took them a long time to get there.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, he's arrested?
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Don't take the fall.
Tybalt.
Romeo, he cries aloud. Hold, friends. Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio.
Yeah.
Romeo's hand did slay.
Friend, as thou art true, the blood of ours, shed blood of Montague.
Spoken fair. Did not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt. Death
They
to
don't
peace.
care.
The kinsman to the Montague, affection to your mom.
They don't care.
She's great.
Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Yes, exactly. She just wants blood now.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend.
His fault concludes with what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him.
Oh no.
Noble prince. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. Nor tears, nor prayers shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none.
Dang, they're delivering these lines.
I love it.
Ooh, I love it too.
Romeo is banished.
Banishment.
Those eyes.
Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say
banishment.
Banishment.
Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Sir, oh sir, this the end of all.
No.
Speakest thou of Juliet? Where is she, and how doth she?
She's pissed.
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and then on Romeo cries, and then falls down again.
Thought thy disposition better tempered. Thy Juliet is alive. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy.
These shirts.
But look thou,
Benvolio
stay
snitched.
not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou wilt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage. Reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20, 100,000 times more joy than thou wins forth in lamentation.
Aww.
We'll work it out.
Basically, he said, go for now.
Sojourn in Mantua.
Farewell.
She'll not come down tonight.
Or ever.
Right, she's depressed.
I'll
Yo.
know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's mewed up to her heaviness.
I also love that they think that she's crying over Tybalt, which she probably is too, but also for Romeo.
I feel bad for Paul Rudd, kind of, because I'm like,
He's dumb.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
She don't want Paris.
I know. I respect that. But he has done nothing wrong
No.
other than be sweet to her.
You're right.
Yeah.
But also he's dumb for not picking up the cues.
Oh, God.
Did you say, oh, God?
I'm just...
I was like, was that Romeo?
Yeah.
It's where they don't talk about what happens. They just get it popping. He's like, dang, I dreamt at this moment. I killed your kin, but I'm about to give up in.
This ain't his first time.
It's hers, though, I feel like, right?
It's hers, but it's not his first time. He's so calm.
Paris is still hanging out downstairs while she's getting rammed upstairs.
Nay, more. I doubt it not. But what say you to Thursday?
Thursday. Taxidermy.
Thursday or tomorrow.
Thursday, let it be then. Wife, go you to Juliet ere you go to bed. Tell her at Thursday she shall be married to this noble sir.
Wait, what are you? You can't take him seriously?
When I'm married, I'm going to call my wife.
Wife. She has no name but wife. She's like, yes. He needs to leave. This is stressing me out.
That's what it's like when you're young, dumb, full of love.
Yeah. Young, dumb, and full of
Love.
range shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, put your pants on and hurry up. She's like, where you going with that?
It's not yet near day.
See? She's like...
Must be gone and live or stay and die.
Right.
It is some meteor that the sun exhales. Light thee on thy way to Mantua. For stay yet, thou needest not be gone.
Well, let me be taken. Let me be put
Okay.
to death.
All right. Anytime characters go under the blankets, that's when that's how you know they're going to die. That's
the blanket shot.
every time they're under the blankets, those characters die in the movie, or one of them does.
I'm also like, Romeo, leave. Leave. You are a wanted man in this home.
Hence be gone away.
But he's wooed by her.
Light and light.
Oh, look at her little dolls.
More dark and darker.
She's 16.
Her room's so cute. Oh, shh. They didn't hear that?
Your lady mother is coming to your chamber.
Go! Oh my god, I'm stressed now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yo, I got stories for you. Like seeing
Where
this.
is he gonna hide?
Bringing back memories.
And let life out. Juliet! Do you think you said we shall ever meet again?
Girl, go into your room. Your mother's there.
Under the security camera, by the way.
Yeah.
All these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our times to come.
Girl, Romeo, hurry up.
Juliet!
They just can't help themselves.
Oh my gosh, guys.
What was that about?
She's not like, what are you doing outside?
Madam, and happy time. What day is that?
Mary, my child.
She's like, I beat you to it.
She's like, well, about that.
Yeah, exactly.
At St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee there a joyful
At the same
bride.
church.
No.
Now, by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride.
Oh.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself.
How now, wife?
There it is.
Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
No.
How? Will she none? Is she not proud?
She doesn't want it.
Unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride!
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I ate!
Oh my gosh.
From now! But first your fine joints, then slice the legs!
Oh my gosh.
Be with patience.
No!
Hear her with patience.
Reply not! Do not answer me!
Jeez.
Oh, no. That's not the move.
These young baggage, disobedient rats!
Listen, you are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
This mumbling.
Oh my God, he's taking care of all the women today.
Yeah.
Get thee to church Thursday, or never after look me in the face, and you be mine.
Oh, he's
Give you to
scary.
my friend.
This is why they hired Paul Sorvino.
Just do it. Beseech you. I am not before
Okay. You know, I got so scared. I thought she was standing in front of the stairs for a
I
second.
did too. I was like holding my breath. Dang. So he's like, no, you're getting married.
How shall this be prevented? What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy, some comfort, nurse?
She's the only one that knows what's up.
She's like, go into your room so we can talk in private.
I think it best you marry with this Paris.
Don't say that.
Romeo.
Well, she's trying to protect
I think you
her.
are happy in this second match, for it excels your first.
I guess, you know, Juliet's passion is so powerful.
Yeah.
It eclipses anything that any of these characters could possibly understand and feel.
Because they're all miserable.
Yeah. I would love to believe that it goes well beyond the scope of just regular teenage love.
Right.
And it's just like, no, you don't understand. Like,
This is real. She's
Yeah.
also already married.
Yeah.
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father. To Friar Laurence, make confession and be absolved.
Dang.
She's outies. She's going to go.
She's like, if I got to do that, then I'm going to do this.
Moderately, she weeps for Tybalt's death.
See, they haven't painted him as a jerk yet. So I'm like, I just feel bad for him.
He's not really a jerk. She just doesn't love him.
Exactly. He's just caught in the middle of all this
He hasn't
nonsense.
been.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
My wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be your wife.
That may be, must be, love, on Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
Well, that's a certain text.
Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves thee, pensive daughter, now.
Whatever's good for you is good for me.
Get up in here so we can talk.
God shield I should disturb devotion.
He's gonna try to kiss her. She's gonna like freeze.
On Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Paul Rudd is perfect in this role.
Tell me not, Father, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it.
Frames me past the compass of my wits.
If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou recall my
Oh,
resolution
she's
wise.
full on. Oh my
Oh.
God, no, stop, not like this.
Juliet, dang.
I do spy a kind of hope which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death, to chide away this shame.
Damn. He's got balls of steel to be able to handle these situations with these crazies.
Right.
I'll give thee remedy.
Where'd she even get that gun
No
from?
warmth, no breath.
She's rich.
Shall testify thou livest. Each part deprived of supple government shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death.
They set it up. He knows his shit. So
Groom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed. There art thou dead.
He'll think she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death thou shalt continue 24 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep.
Right.
Romeo, by my letters, know our drift, and hither shall he come that very night.
Right. Okay, so you gotta get him in on that conversation.
By letter.
Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilling liquor.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Yeah, it is. His hand's like shaking too.
Well, it's a specialty lens so that you can get both the vial and him in focus.
I hope that this letter gets to Romeo in time because he's in the middle of BFE, right?
We know what's going to happen.
I know, but still, I don't want to watch.
Oh, Jesus. I thought he was getting like a Walmart coupon or
It's
something.
the post office.
He was right there. God damn it.
Someone couldn't have told him. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning?
It's like the UPS guy knocking on your door when you're on the toilet. It's like, dude.
I was also like, how accurate is this potion?
I drink to thee.
Oh no.
This is frustrating. Like, we obviously know the story, but it's still frustrating.
Also, it's supposed to be painless, right?
I could use one of those. Just a good night's rest.
For 4 days or whatever?
Yeah, man.
Then wake up.
Recoup.
As the custom is, in all her best array, bear her to church.
Oh, nicely done. I like how this is being handled.
Me too. It's going just as according to plan. Paris is like, dang.
Oh. Okay, wait. Who's this?
Wait a minute.
Did you get the letter?
Oh no.
Oh no. He's gonna send word back and he's not gonna get the letter.
He's gonna try to tell.
Dang it.
And he's like, wait.
No, that was your chance. Oh my God.
Also, the post office messed this one up.
I love the sound of that overmodulated drum. I don't know what it is about that.
Oh no, there's his letter.
How now, Balthazar?
He's all happy.
How doth my lady? Is my father well? How doth my lady Juliet? For nothing can be ill if she be well.
Uh-oh.
Her body rests in chapel monument, and her mortal part with the angels lives. I saw her laid low. Pardon me for bringing these ill news.
Damn.
Right.
Is it e'en so?
Oh, why are you taking it out on him? He came and told you the news.
He's emotional. You can't. Grief is grief, man.
True.
I defy you, stars!
Damn. He's such a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
Oof. Like.
Juliet! Juliet!
Poor Romeo.
Leave me!
He told you, Romeo.
Pale
Calm
and
down.
wild and doomed parts of misadventure. Josh, thou art deceived! Hast thou no letter to me from the priest?
Why didn't the priest chase after him?
Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight.
Ah.
I know.
Damn.
I will hence tonight.
He's gonna take his friend's car.
Kidding.
Yeah, jeez.
Because he'll leave your ass behind.
Didn't even ask. Just
I know.
stole the car and yelled at him.
There's
oh
a
no,
letter.
there's a letter.
Oh my God. Ah, it's right there.
He could have flagged him down or something.
Yep.
Fear comes upon me.
Yep.
Why is he sweating so much?
Ill, unthrifty thing.
The letter was of dear import.
Exactly.
Couldn't send it nor get a messenger to bring it.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Shut up.
Neglecting it may do much damage.
Reinforce these enemies! Capulet and Montague!
Man, you're right. This is done like an action movie.
It is. I mean, the stakes are high, but it's already up.
Poison, such soon speeding here as will disperse itself through all the veins that the life-weary taker may fall dead.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Verona law is death, any he that utters them.
The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. Then be not poor, but break it and take this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all you had to say.
My poverty, but not my will consents.
I pay thy poverty, and not thy will.
Oh my gosh.
I got what you need.
Drink it off, and if you had the strength of 20 men,
They don't even know where he is, man.
There's my gold.
Wow.
Here's my gold.
Worse poison to men's souls than these poor compounds that thou mayst not sell.
Yeah, you need to run because you're also being wanted.
Romeo hath no notice of these accidents.
Nope. He doesn't know what happened to Juliet.
I will ride again to Mantua.
Oh no. He doesn't even know that Romeo's here.
Within the hour will the fair Juliet wake. She stirs. The lady stirs.
It's only 4 hours, not 4 days.
Sanctuary! What are you doing?
Tempt not a desperate man!
They're gonna snipe you, Romeo.
Yeah, because I guess it's tricky because he's got a hostage, so they can't
True.
exactly open fire on him.
Oh, this is the scene where he walks down.
It's wild to know the story and still feel like hopeful for the characters.
Yeah.
And be like, no, but please.
Maybe they changed it for the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
The science is like perfectly dialed in for her to like,
Literally.
like the exact amount of time she was supposed to be asleep for.
My love, death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty.
Beauty's ensign yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks. And death's pale flag is not advanced there.
Juliet, why art thou yet so fair?
Right.
For a split second there, I was like, is she stirring?
Keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour.
Because she's not dead. Man. Because she'd be like decaying by now. Well, not decaying.
No, not that quick. It's not that fast. Goddamn. Yo, I don't know what you've seen. oh, she's moving. He missed it.
He said, "Damn, not that fast."
She's moving. Why can't he see it?
Because he's too sad.
Here.
He can't feel that?
Here while I set up my everlasting rest.
Maybe her body's starting to come back, but she can't, like...
Shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh.
This damn movie giving you hope.
Maybe there is hope. We've never seen the movie. They live happily ever after.
The lips. Oh, you the doors to breath. Seal with the righteous kiss.
No, Romeo.
Right there. Her eyes are open.
Wait.
Yeah, she can't do anything, though.
Oh, he doesn't look at her? This is even worse. No, this is even worse.
Dateless bargain. To engrossing death.
Did he already swallow it?
Romeo. No.
He already took it.
That's worse.
Stick your finger in your mouth. Come on, man. Oh.
That's poison.
Oh.
Don't call and left no friendly drop to help me after.
Oh my gosh.
With a kiss. And I.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
God damn it. See what y'all did?
Right.
See what a scourge is laid upon your hate. That heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords, to have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Make peace.
All are punished!
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Damn.
Well done, well done. All right then.
Do you need a minute?
I'm good. I got it out.
Wow.
Man, what a thing to know what's coming and it still gets you.
Yeah.
Well, got me anyway. You seem clean as a whistle.
I'm not. I guess because I knew it was gonna come. I was still really sad though.
Yeah.
I guess part of me was hanging on to the optimism that they were both gonna live in this one, especially because her hand was moving.
Mm-hmm. They did that a couple times though.
Yeah.
Because they, the postman left the note and Romeo was right there.
Right.
And when they're leaving, the guy's like, but I got your shit right.
Come back.
And then when he's there with her, her hands are moving and she's kind of looking at him. That's some fast acting stuff, man. I got to be careful with YouTube because like any word that implies deleting oneself, a automatic demonetization. So I don't even know how the hell this gets edited.
Unalived.
Thank you editors for all the hard work there at Praper. I don't know how y'all gonna pull this off, but yeah, this is interesting, man.
Like processing. I don't know. I guess I really it was worse her seeing it happen, like being like not being able to stop it. But I'm like such shock, even though I knew it was gonna happen. So like I'm gonna have a reaction later tonight. I'll be crying my eyes out.
I would love to see a version of this that deals with with India and Pakistan because those are two countries that are such odds with each other, and so it feels kind of simple. I mean, this could be anything. It could be gangs. It's West Side Story. It's like it literally could be anything. The opposing sides of the street.
Outsiders.
But like you take any conflict between two countries and you can take two people from each country, and that's a love story right there with a similar situation.
Yeah.
Those families are going to hate each other just by virtue of the fact that they come from those opposite neighboring countries. And so, anyway, about this, even several years removed. What year was this? Like 2000 something? 1996. Wow.
Damn. We weren't born yet.
This is 2020.
I need like that. 29 years.
This is 2025 right now. We're in
29 years.
Wow. Now you can do fast math. Look at you.
No, only because I had to do math earlier.
29 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like this film has aged wonderfully because, like I said, at that time that this first dropped, it was just so kinetic that I just didn't know what to do. It was like a little too much for me. And even today, watching it, I'm like, yo, like this is moving. It's like, by today's ADHD standards, with the trippy editing that we have, I think that it fits right in. And I'm perfectly acclimated to it because of the internet and all that. And you're just trained with the doom scrolling
social media.
Yeah, this makes you keep up. I think the only other film that I've had that sort of experience with where I'm like, oh, this is making me keep up is another Leonardo DiCaprio film, Don't Look Up.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, where it's just like it moves really well. The editing is really well done. Where it's like you're constantly like, oh shit, like we got to stay focused here. And so I think that with consideration to you're aiming at the young audience of that generation of 1996, you got to update this stuff in such a way that appeals to them and still is faithful to the source material.
Right.
And so the way that he modernized it and took this, dare I say, a music video approach in terms of the shooting and the editing and all that stuff, the kineticism of it all, the ramping with the editing, I thought it was actually very, very well done. I like it so much more than whatever my experience was with those first 5-10 minutes when I was a kid. I just wasn't ready for it. And so watching it today, I'm like applause. Goddamn, like it hit me. And the acting is phenomenal. So
they had a star-studded cast. I will say though, sometimes the current music, because we do know it's like Shakespeare, kind of took me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I felt like some moments weren't lived in as long as I'd like them to be. We just cut to action, which was fun because it felt like an action movie. But there's some of the slower moments I kind of wanted to live in a little bit more. Like when Juliet's like, I don't want to do this, and her mom's not talking to her anymore. There's a bunch of moments like that I kind of wanted to live in a little bit more, and then cut to those fun action, high energy scenes. Because I felt like we're here. I kind of like felt like I was getting vertigo a little bit. But I do love the modernized take on this. It felt current even today.
I think to what you're saying, I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt when I first watched those first few minutes a long time ago. It's exactly what I was like, ugh. You know, I was kind of repulsed by it, but I was ready for it though.
This time.
I was ready for it, and so I was able to just go with it and see where it was going to take me. And, you know, that energy you're talking about where it felt like...
Frenetic,
ADHD, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, the film chose moments to slow down. And I think that generally speaking, the moments where it slowed down was any time you saw Romeo and Juliet together.
That's true.
And so it was like, and then it slowed down on them. And it needed to. If you think about it, they got 3 scenes together in the entire movie.
True.
You know, and like those first 2 scenes, it like really took its time. Sure. And I was sort of taken aback by it because the movie was moving so quick up to that. I'm like, well, we're still here with them. This is kind of crazy. I don't know what's ahead, right? Because I'm of course familiar with Romeo and Juliet and the broad strokes of it, but I don't know that I've ever properly watched it in its entirety. This is probably my first time properly watching the whole thing. And I liked how it chose those moments to slow down, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of, I mean, obviously this is much later, but it kind of reminds me of Everything Everywhere All at Once, which itself is very kinetic, right? And then it slows down. Sometimes I couldn't exactly tell you where it slows down, but when it does, it's like, it makes you pay attention. The easiest one is The Rocks with the little eyes on it. Did you see it? Yeah, like The Rocks with the eyes on it, the movie really slowed down for a second to let you
their rock
breathe.
cinema or universe,
Yeah. And so, yeah, I don't know. I
liked it.
Yeah.
I just felt like some of them, but now that you brought this to me, I do see that, and I was like, oh yeah, even at the end, like we got to really live in that moment.
Yeah.
So like maybe the moments were just more catered to the intimacy of Romeo and Juliet, and it shows the chaos around their life. We're feeling that kind of frenetic chaos.
I think that there's something you said, which is like, I don't know exactly how you meant it, but you said it was still relevant today.
Yeah, it felt current.
It felt current. Okay, that's what you said. And so in my mind, I'm processing that thought, and I'm thinking about how, you know, our ancestors will set up beef with each other, right? And then who has to inherit that and continue that fight?
That's so true.
You know, like the children do.
That's so.
And so you just look at what's going on in the landscape today. It's like, that's what's up. And it really sucks. You know, you just keep carrying forward this conflict, and it's
generational conflict.
This generational conflict, yeah. And so, but here it took the romantic angle, of course, which is like they don't care about any of that. They just want to be with each other, and then all this other bullshit is just in their way. Man, I'm like, this movie got like activated some stuff in my nose.
Yeah, I didn't ever thought about that. You're right. They are dealing with their family's shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't care what he's like, you know, she's like, why do you have to be this person? Why can't you be this other person? Like, we don't care about your last name. We don't care where you're from. All we care about is that we love each other.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. And like, I mean, they say in the end, you know, like because of you two, this has transpired. You two is in the families.
Right.
This has transpired. It's so sad.
Yeah. I mean, that's by design, isn't it?
I know. I guess I didn't know that you didn't know. You knew it's what to come, but you didn't know its entirety. So that's probably why it hit you here. The first time I read it, I was like, no, because I'm a hopeful romantic, but I also knew that it was coming. So I guess I was like, I was interested to see how they were going to play it out because I know what happens.
Like I didn't know Mercutio dies, right? I didn't know how Tybalt go. Tybalt.
It's okay.
I didn't know how Tybalt goes.
Their names are hard to say.
Yeah. So I knew the ending.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I knew what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But
all the in between.
The nuances of it. Like the only instance where, because you said something a moment ago, which is like you were sort of thrown into the action sometimes, and it didn't really give you a chance to sort of like be in it. There was one instance where it felt kind of like that, which is for me, where Juliet is monologuing in her bed and how wistful she is about Romeo and how she can't wait to see him, blah, blah, blah. And it cuts to Romeo is chasing down Tybalt, like, and he's going for blood. Like, I was just in the middle of it, which they kind of set it up because the last moment you saw him, he was leaving the beach.
Right.
So they gave you enough context, but it did kind of just feel like, well, we're just in the middle of this now. And so the approach from a production standpoint was very interesting because it chose to be grand in specific moments. But like we saw multiple times, the camera was here a lot.
Yeah.
And that just saves you so much time and money when you put the camera right there, because it allows you to do your crazy stuff with the wides and everything like that. But then you get in here, you just get what you need and you get out.
That's right.
And so there is a sort of like pseudo low budget approach to the filmmaking that I can respect and appreciate, because you still manage, Baz Luhrmann still managed to tell a cohesive story for me. So
I totally agree. I thought it was very well done. It was interesting to see, like them using the iambic pentameter with current. And they were eating that up. Iambic pentameter is so hard because you have to follow it's like da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun. Like you have to follow that rhythm.
What is that? For the
iambic
dummies?
Pentameter is like, it's the way in which Shakespeare writes a lot of his like
the
sonnets.
Rhythm?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, and it's supposed to be delivered. It's the way that you're supposed to deliver it.
Yeah.
And they were eating this up.
Yeah,
because you still have to be clear and enunciate and like make sure and certain words are emphasized and certain words aren't. I didn't study. I'm not like Shakespearean trained, but I did read some of it and like learned a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's very impressive to make it feel current, which Mercutio did that a lot, but also still have the initial prose that it was supposed to have in that time. Like that was really impressive to me.
I thought Harold Perrineau, he did a fantastic. I thought he did the best job for me anyway of giving me that modern sensibility and still like writing that that line between modern and whatever the opposite of modern is. Contemporary. I don't know.
Yeah, like Shakespearean time, because especially because a lot of the movies I've seen have been like adaptations of them, and this was like kind of an adaptation, but also still using the original source material. Felt like, because we obviously weren't taking, and they were in Verona, but like it was like they have Verona PD. I don't know. That part to me was really fascinating. Like the world was really fascinating to me. They took the source material and was like, how could we then translate this to make it feel like this was happening in 1997?
I just realized I've been saying Pete Postlethwaite's name wrong this whole time. He's an actor who, his last name is brutal for me to say, but like he's an actor I've watched so much as a young guy and have admired him. He was in a film, one of my favorite films called In the Name of the Father with Daniel Day-Lewis. He plays Daniel Day-Lewis's father. And if you haven't seen it, it's a fantastic film. But anyway, I mean, the cast was just very strong in general, but Pete Postlethwaite, he's the priest in the film, and one of my favorite things about him, like he's so lived in as whatever he does, like even just him watching Jesse Bradford, Balthazar, even when he was watching him walk away, like there were so many instances where he's doing something with his emotional state, and it's communicating to the camera, and he's not even saying anything.
Yeah.
But I feel all whatever he's feeling, it's hitting me. Does that make sense?
Yes, he's you can see things behind his eyes. It's not just speaking words. He's actually living into these moments and allowing you to then feel what he's feeling in those moments.
Exactly.
He's a brilliant. Wasn't that him in Usual Suspects? Am I tripping?
Let me check.
Watch me be wrong. Watch me be loud and wrong, or loud and right.
Yeah.
I just watched that.
He played Kobayashi.
Yeah, he's chameleonic, man. Like these are two totally different characters. So
yeah, he's powerful.
But it was it's.
The only thing that I didn't like was I was listening to the way he was speaking. I'm like, I feel like he's supposed to be doing an American accent, but he said herb instead of herb.
That's how they pronounce
That's how they do it in England. And I'm like,
but they probably
gotcha.
They probably told him to do that because that's how you deliver. I don't know.
Sure. No, they said punished instead of punished.
Yeah, punished.
Yeah. So maybe that's by design. Staying in line with the script.
Yeah, they wanted. I guess the only thing they really wanted to keep was the script, and everything else was and the relationships. But everything else was like very. I was like, dang, using the guns of the swords. I was like, that's cool, and like
I loved it. Yeah.
I thought it was really, 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 really well done. I don't think I've ever seen Romeo and Juliet live. Like, I've never seen a performance of it. I've only read it maybe once or twice.
I thought that, now we're just on the cast now, but like John Leguizamo did such a great job of playing Tybalt, because the moment he comes on the scene, I know what this vibe is. I know what this character's about. I know that he is the kind of person that just is always looking for that conflict, for that fight.
Yes.
He's looking for any excuse. He's like, just give me a reason and I will draw the sword.
Just give me a reason, because I already got it.
Yeah. And like, he's just got the swag to him. He's got the outfit, like the, hair, makeup, costume, everything. They did a great job of presenting us this character, because as soon as he shows up, you knew exactly what time it was. And when he came for that battle with Mercutio.
I
I'm
think that's
so
how you say it. I might be butchering these names,
everybody.
y'all.
I'm so sorry. Mercutio.
I think it's Mercutio, but I could be wrong.
I already know who's reviewing this video, and it's Achara Kirk, and she's probably rolling her eyes every time I say the name.
She's going to be like...
God dang it. Like, she's a big Romeo and Juliet fan. But anyway... Mercutio, when they had that conflict on the beach and Romeo shows up, right? I can kind of feel where it's headed. And the film does such a good, of course, I haven't seen Romeo and Juliet properly until now, but like, I felt like the film did such a good job of giving me the cues that I needed emotionally to know kind of what was ahead in order to feel fear for the moment. I felt scared for these characters because I didn't know exactly what was going to happen with them. And the handling of it was like, Mercutio gets cut, is like, I'm fine. He did the little hand pose. And I was like, that is just so him. That's in line with his character before he, curses both of them.
Right.
Mercutio's fault. That was such a powerful scene, I thought. Between his death and Romeo crying, I was like, oh my gosh, like this feels, as heightened as everything is, I was buying into the reality of it.
Yeah. And it felt like some instances felt like they were on the stage. That scene in particular kind of felt like it was on the stage. And I loved it.
They had a stage.
Yeah, it felt like a stage performance of it. And I really enjoyed that, because all the other parts were different as far as setting, but that felt like we were on the stage and it's performative. And like, it was, I don't know, I dug it. I really believed all these characters to be these people to be these characters, even though they're like mixed race and like, I don't know if there's any particular race.
Oh, it's funny you say that. I didn't even think about that at all.
Yeah, because Tybalt is related to Juliet.
No, yeah, for sure. Like, you're absolutely right. I just didn't even process that they were different ethnicities until you said that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's what they wanted that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting what you said too about, you were like, oh,
got no Asians though, but anyway, go ahead.
I think girl number 4, I'm just kidding. But what you said too about how like when Tybalt showed up, you knew what time it was.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about this film is like usually they use music or sound to kind of tell the tale of like the emotional journey you're supposed to be on. And this one had Prince. Like they had so many different songs, which I thought was really fun. So then they really used the characters to kind of narrate that journey we're supposed to be on, opposed to the music.
So there's 2 things I want to respond to that you said a moment ago. That scene where it felt like they were on a stage, the fight that went down. I think that Tybalt falls on a mirror. And it's like it cracks, right? And it's like it's almost foreshadowing, because like you look at that and you're like, you kind of know what's going to happen. You kind of have a sense, and then it goes for it, and he takes the shard and cuts him. I thought that was well done. That's like strong. For me, that's strong filmmaking, is when you're kind of putting ideas in the audience's head, but you're not just overtly saying it. You know, there's a lot of overtly stated things in the film, but there is stuff that really matters, that gets you, that stirs you, that they didn't say outright, but they just kind of show you. And I thought that was cool. The other thing I was going to respond to you about was the music, because earlier you're like, sometimes I don't know if that music was working for me. There wasn't a single moment in the entire film where I was like, I'm not into that. For me, it just... I'm normally the persnickety bitch when it comes to music. I'm just straight up with it, like, because it dates a movie really fast. It will totally date a film.
I love Prince though.
And
I love Prince.
Yeah,
though. I will say
he's timeless.
No Prince slander will be happening over here.
So for me, I will be the first to criticize certain songs being used in a movie because I hate the feeling of it feeling like dated. But here, I thought it just worked for some reason because of just the vibe of, I don't know where this was shot, but for me, it almost felt like this sort of medieval California kind of thing.
It did feel like that. It did like a Ren Fair and like Venice Beach is what it felt like.
Yeah, and I so because of that sort of beach vibe, the music, it just all worked really well for me, where I'm like, it's creating an emotion or a mood, and it's like, for me, it's bringing me into the reality as opposed to pulling me out.
Interesting. Yeah. I dug it. I just felt like I'm hearing this like beautiful prose from these like being delivered so beautifully, and then I'm like, when doves cried, I'm like, wait, where am I? Am I at a Prince concert? And I'm like, oh wait, no, we're here. So for me, I don't score for me really does take me on those journeys, and I'm like, when I'm feeling like I'm shuffling, I'm like, wait, where am I supposed to be emotionally right now? I know it's happening in the story, but like I'm feeling like I want to party with Prince.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I feel like I want to party to this song. Maybe we could have used Prince, but maybe a different song. But When Doves Cry is a beautiful song too. But for I'm sure they sat and thought about this for hours about what songs to put into the score. So who am I? Plus in 1996, maybe they were like, oh my gosh.
Ashleigh, by the way.
Who am I? Am I Juliet? Capulet?
No, I feel you. I feel you on that because I'm normally more preferential towards movie score music, especially something like this. But Baz Luhrmann is the type to remix and update, songs that you're familiar with. I mean, Moulin Rouge is a perfect example of that, like almost end to end. And so I guess I wasn't surprised by it, but I also just wasn't as. I guess
you weren't distracted by it.
Yeah, I for some reason I was like, I already know what I'm in for because I got my little Costco sample from, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I know what's up. I'm gonna put this in the oven. We're gonna eat this shit. I'm ready.
You liken this to a Costco sample as just creme de la creme, baby. That's just how current it is. We're at Costco. But no, I did enjoy it, though. I thought the acting was so... Again, they were delivering them lines. I know I said it multiple times, but, like, that's no easy feat. Like, people were really... Claire Danes, she's a darling. They're both so darling. Also, I love that they used people who looked like they were closer to that age instead of 20-year-olds being 16. Because it really showed the naivete and innocence in their faces.
Yeah.
You know?
Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio were perfectly cast. I mean, I don't know who else could have been these characters at that time. But just watching them in this film, it's perfect. Like, there's no one else I would want in these roles. No. And Claire, like Leonardo DiCaprio has obviously he has the handsome, charm and all that stuff that comes with Leonardo DiCaprio. But he does embody perfectly the passion and the sweetness that is that character.
Yeah.
Like you said, the naivety and all that. He got it all
He's got
perfectly.
The chops.
That scene at the pool, the scene when he learns that Juliet's died. Like, I'm just watching him, and I'm watching him behave in these moments, and I'm like, I feel like he's really believing all of this. Everything
broke your heart, probably.
Yeah. Like everything he's saying, I'm like, I don't feel any sense of artifice, not one modicum of artifice to anything he's doing or saying. And you're saying all of this like heightened Shakespeare dialogue, but he's in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I love that about him. And then Claire Danes just looked like an angel.
She
she
looks so sweet.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's probably what hit you so hard, because he's in it. He's not, even he was screaming Juliet in the middle of Mantua. I was just like, damn, like he is broken right now.
Yeah.
This man's broken.
Yeah. I mean, it takes phenomenal actors to be able.
Chops.
Yeah, it takes phenomenal actors to be able to like take this difficult dialogue and then assign emotion to it that is authentic and identifiable by people who might not even get like 30 to 40% of what's being said.
True.
You
have to really break down, like I have a lexicon of Shakespeare.
Okay.
So if you really can sit down and break down what he intended each line to mean. So I guarantee you they had to sit down even though actors do that anyway, but actually line to line translate it and then make it applicable so they can make it actionable to perform. So they did some work on this film.
Yeah.
That's why like every moment feels so lived in, so dropped in, because they really had to understand what they were saying.
Right.
So that we as the audience who's never read Shakespeare can understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read this, but I'm just saying, like, you have to deliver it in a way that people can understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or else we're like, yeah, we know the story, but we didn't really feel moved by what's happening. Like, it's sad, but brilliant. Everyone did a great job. Brilliant. What are you laughing about?
No, because you're just adjusting. I'm like, are you okay? You feeling all right?
Oh, no, I'm just scratching the side of my face. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was beautiful. I'm always such a hopeful romantic. I say hopeful, not a hopeless. I really just wanted them to make it.
So Paul Sorvino, he's always in my mind as the guy from Goodfellas, like, Paulie from Goodfellas. And so in that movie, when he's introduced, there's an intensity to him, a quiet, scary intensity. There's like a fatherly sort of vibe, but he's intense. And you know that this guy is dangerous. Here, he's so jovial and almost buffoonish through so much of the movie. But then when it comes down to it, there's this moment where he does a 180 and it's intense and he's scary and it felt like he was going to throw Juliet down the stairs.
It did.
He did that switch perfectly. He did both parts like amazingly. And so I was just amazed at his ability to do that transition and be so frightening again. And there was one thing I wish we got more of, which is Romeo's family. Like, I don't know how much is removed from the original source material, but it's like we got so much of Juliet's family, but we didn't really get Romeo's family, and I don't know how much is cut, like I said. So that I wish we just got a little bit more of. And then Captain Prince, he just seemed like he was an angry cop the entire movie. I was like, what? Is he just angry because of the beef between these families and he's just tired of it? Like, he says he's got the most profound thing at the end, that the final words before the epilogue or whatever it's called, by the news reporter. But like, can we get a second more with him to see his perspective on things?
He's tired.
He's
tired of these, which again, I don't know. I haven't read it in a long time, so I don't remember if they ever talk about what their actual beef is. That might be helpful as the audience to know. Like in this, they could have. Maybe he's just tired of them beefing on. He's like, more people are dying. Like, this is too much.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Yeah.
You're like, he's just mad. I'm like, he's tired of the Montagues and the Capulets fighting and people are dead.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Vondi Curtis Hall did a wonderful job as Captain Prince. I liked him a lot. He's just, every time he was there, there was not a single part of me that questioned anything he was saying or doing.
He's just pissed.
He's just, but like, why is this guy so mad all the time? He's just mad.
Y'all figure this shit out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on break.
Yeah. I guess we really didn't get to see. We only saw. Because there was just no layers to him.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, like the nurse, for instance, Miriam Margolyes. Okay, I'm not even going to try anymore. But, she just had so many levels to her, in spite of the fact that she's this supporting, like this smaller supporting character. She starts out as kind of stern, and then, she softens up, and then she's hopeful. Like, we got to see levels to her. Obviously, in the original source material, maybe Captain Prince doesn't have.
He doesn't.
All that much to give.
That's why he gave us anger.
Yeah.
The nurse was with Juliet a lot.
That's true. So, but these are criticisms I'm probably making of 600-year-old, 500-year-old story. So it's obvious. It stood the test of time. So.
I do love what you said. Why isn't William Shakespeare credited on IMDb? There he is.
Right there at the play.
He's a member of the WGA.
Yeah, exactly.
What you said though, I would have liked to know more, because I don't think that I know why the Capulets. I mean, they probably said it, and they probably have said it. So if we miss that, then whoopsies. But I would like to know more about Romeo's family and like why they have this beef. And
this is real estate.
Because
that's all it is.
California real estate.
That's all it is. Hey, man, it's expensive.
It is, and even back then, it was expensive. Yeah. So
Venice Beach, beachfront property. That shit's ridiculous.
But I think Juliet was meant to marry Paris because I think his family obviously has money, and we know that Romeo's family does not. But although it looked like his father had money, so I was very confused by that. But maybe we need to sit down and read Juliet again.
Well, I would imagine that this might be a lot of people's first proper experience with Romeo and Juliet. So it falls, the burden is on this movie to tell that story properly, because it's going to be like, it might be the only experience for a lot of people.
True.
Just like with something, this is a weird departure, but just like with something like, what was Nolan's last movie? Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
For a lot of people, that's going to be the only movie of that character they're ever going to see.
I haven't seen it, and I have no idea. what Oppenheimer was. So I would definitely be those people. Like, I would be
You'll watch it here,
reliant on watching it to get, which is not. I should do my research, and I do usually do my research because I want to be swayed anyway. But yeah.
No, so okay. I won't say anything at all. But
don't ruin it.
No, this is history. But there are things that film left out that I feel like was worth talking about because of its long impact on America, and they just didn't put it in, and it's just frustrating. It's like, that's the movie though. Like, no one's gonna go and do except for you. No one's gonna go and do the research on what else there is to know. Like, this is fact now.
Yeah.
Because that's just, there's.
Well, people should do I always, no matter what I watch, if it's based off some true events, true story, I go deep. I'm like, well, I want to know all the information about it because it's out there. So then I can have an opinion. Or I can at least educate myself.
I have relatives who they got Fox News on so long that it's burned into their TV, the Fox logo.
Oh, gosh.
There's some people who just don't do research. That's all I'm saying.
They don't. But then do you think it's up to whoever creates the project to then...
Absolutely. Yeah, I do.
Because like you said, people probably watch this and for Leonardo DiCaprio are never going to go read Shakespeare.
Yeah.
So they're like, whatever, this says how it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Things could have changed.
People are going to come out and be like, that Shakespeare writer sucks.
Who's that Willie
What
Shakes?
a whack ass. Why does everyone talk about this guy?
Who's Willie? I just love that William Shakespeare is a part of the WGA, in case you were wondering.
Well, they had to. They just did it on his behalf.
No, I think he paid his dues. He's actually still an active member of the WGA.
Can you imagine?
Know that? Yeah, I'm like...
They didn't credit the person who gave him the idea. Did you see Shakespeare in Love?
I did.
Oh well, I don't know what no one really knows, but supposedly someone gave him that idea and he just ran with it.
I wouldn't put that past.
Yeah.
But he did create a lot of the English language and supposedly and words we still use today. So he made a lot of words.
That's a very, very deep conversation. So I'm gonna set that aside, put a pin in it. History is written by the victors is the short of it,
That's so true.
So, I really enjoyed the heck out of this.
Me too.
I hope you guys enjoyed it with us, and thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Ashleigh Morgan.
Peace out.
Bye.